Right now in our Cool as a Cucumber friend Sheree Clark in the house as she continues to tantalize us with ideas using fresh in-season produce. Now we explored, I think, about every possible option when it comes to the zucchini. Okay, which was very, very cool. And speaking of cool, whenever you say cool, cool as a
cucumber.
It looks like you brought another member of the gourd family here today.
I did.
I didn't realize it was a gourd.
Yeah, and it's also a fruit. So yeah, it's interesting how they classify all these things, but who cares? It tastes good, right?
Yes, it sure does.
So you wouldn't say a vegetable, you would say a fruit?
You could say, well, it depends on what company you're in. I say vegetable.
Right.
It's one of those things where you know you're doing it incorrectly, but you
say it anyway.
You say it anyway because it's the accepted norm. Yeah, you got to be popular.
Now, the things that are in front of you don't necessarily look like things you would make with a cucumber.
Yeah, so what's the deal there?
Okay, so I brought along some things that cucumbers can be used to replace.
Oh.
All right, I understand the one up front, that one there. I understand that one because you see it in movies a lot, where people take the cucumbers and you put them over your eyes.
Yes, and it's very, very cooling. And Jackie, as you probably know, when we have too much salt, too much good stuff the night before, and you wake up and you're a little puffy, they're great for that.
Very cooling and very hydrating.
Yes.
So I know it seems like, oh, okay, whatever, but they actually do.
They do actually work. Yep.
All right, now the next two kind of have me baffled. Okay, the crackers.
Okay,
what's the deal there?
Ritz crackers are really, when you think about what a cracker is, it's a carrier for something else.
Right.
You don't often just sit down and mow down a whole sleeve of crackers. You're going to put cheese on it or a dip or whatever. And
or
so
sardine or
yeah, well, you might.
Yeah.
But they are also, if you slice them thickly like I've done for you there, they stand in as a cracker because they've got crunch, they're a good carrier, they're round, they're just perfect for that type of a thing. So if you take a look at those, and I've done some really interesting little combos for you.
Okay, what'd you do here?
The one in the foreground is pickled garlic. I think you'll really like that.
Really?
Yes.
Garlic.
Here, check that out.
It's my own special pickled garlic. I bought some last year from Grade A Farms.
Garlic?
It's so easy. You put it in brine water, which is basically salt water, and let it sit. That's it. Yeah, you peel it, put it in the water, and then
we're trying that. I bet you if you have...
And it just softens it up?
It softens. It's
I bet
delicious.
you have whole cloves of garlic. I bet you could take them and just put them in your pickle jar, too.
I did 40 bulbs last year.
Gosh.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Does it
That's
have
why
the potency of a normal garlic bulb?
Not the. It doesn't. It has the potency, but not the bite. So it won't make your tongue. You know how it makes your. That's a sharp.
Sorry for guests that are coming on the program here in the next couple minutes, but
I bet Olivia's glad she was on before me. Yeah, but
wow, that's good.
It's really nice, and I put that on top of a vegan cheese spread, so a nut-based cheese. So again, I'm always interested in taking something that we would normally eat and upgrading it, making it a little bit more healthier.
that's
so
really good.
Cheese and crackers, cucumbers and cheese with some garlic
Cheese
spread.
and crackers.
And what are some other options we would have?
So the other spread is baba ganoush.
Baba, I love that name.
Isn't
Baba,
that
that's
great?
right, Baba Ganoush.
What is baba ganoush?
That's made from roasted eggplant.
Oh.
Yeah, so and it's kind of a kissing cousin. I bring hummus on the show a lot, and baba ganoush is kind of one of those things you can swap it out.
So in case you're ever wondering what Dennis Miller was talking about whenever he said, that's right, Baba Ganoush, that's what he's
That's
talking
exactly
about.
what he's talking about.
I didn't realize that.
Yes.
Cool.
And so then I just put a slice of tomato on there. I just did some things to enhance with color and eye appeal.
Yeah.
And, you know, so
very cute.
And so the other one is a baba ganoush and the cheese spread combined.
And the cheese spread.
So there you go. So
right.
that's where it can stand for crackers. In terms of the glass cleaner,
Right.
if you take a zucchini or cucumber slice and wipe it over a mirror, it will keep the mirror from fogging.
No way.
It works.
Like shaving cream does?
Yeah, exactly. Same idea,
Right.
right? So
I didn't know that.
Try that in the morning when you know how your mirror steams up, and then
Right.
you're wiping it off when you're
With a
when you're-
cucumber?
With a cucumber, yeah.
I had no idea.
Isn't that fun?
We're going to try that.
Now, I don't want to waste cucumbers, so don't just use up the ends. You know, when you cut off a cucumber, you cut off the end.
Lose the stub.
Yeah, because you're going to want to eat these. And this is the best time to be having cucumbers now. They're inexpensive, they're abundant, they're almost like zucchini. They're everywhere.
Yeah, and if you go to work, they're usually free.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. So I made you a salad out of my 3 favorite seasonal vegetables, and it's got no dressing. This is my absolute go-to, die-for favorite summer salad. So while I'm telling you what's in it, which won't take me very long, you better take a good old taste. So I peeled some cucumber, and I chopped it up into even little pieces, Those little tomatoes are just fabulous.
They're adorable.
They're not grape tomatoes because they're too small.
They're called Tiny Toms, and I bought
Tiny
those at the
Toms.
farmer's market on Saturday. You got the very last of them because
thank
I
you.
ate like 3 pints of them myself. I'm out now. And I got those from Crooked Creek, one of the vendors down there. There's some really fresh onion, and onions, as you know, are in season right now. Those are also abundant. And instead of a dressing, I just mashed up an avocado, which doesn't grow in Iowa, but it's the only thing from out of state.
Oh, those Tiny Toms are fantastic.
Isn't that great? And those 3 things combined, and what you're eating
That
right
is
there.
really, really good.
It's so fresh and so low in calorie. There's nothing bad in there. You can eat that with reckless abandon. Eat as much as would fit in a hubcap.
And your dressing is just avocado.
It's just smashed up avocado.
Now, obviously,
is
she mentioned
awesome.
these little tiny tomatoes that are pretty much, you said they're done for now.
Well, all mine are.
All
No, they
yours are done.
still
They
have
still
them this
some?
weekend.
Okay,
Yeah.
because the cherry tomatoes are just coming due this past week. So just
You can
load up on the
swap 'em
cherry
out.
tomatoes and then cut them in half.
I was gonna say those tomatoes alone are a reason
That's
to go
really
to
good.
farmers market this Saturday. They are really good.
Isn't that great? I know, they're fabulous.
All right, sorry,
keeping this
you're
over here.
watching us stuff our face. Let's talk about this
what'd you bring
green
drink-wise?
drink we have in front of us.
Okay, so I have a cocktail for you. It's a non-alcoholic beverage. I call it a Nojito.
Nojito.
because there's
That's funny.
no alcohol in it. And so what I did was I juiced a cucumber, so
Okay.
hence it's
You
green.
juiced a cucumber?
I juiced a cucumber. And to juice a cucumber, you just shove the cucumber whole. Don't peel it, don't take the seeds out, just ram the whole thing right through your juicer. The juice will come out. So from a cucumber this big, I would expect to get probably 1.5 cups. So yours is about 1.5 cucumbers to do. I did a pint for you. So you each have about 8 ounces of cucumber juice with lime juice.
Okay.
And then to sweeten it, I put, I didn't bring along some peppermint stevia.
Okay.
So
I've
because
never heard of that.
there's mint in mojitos or mojitos,
Mojitos.
and so that's how I did, and I've garnished it with a mint leaf.
All right.
So if you're
beautiful.
growing mint,
So this is cucumber juice,
it's
basically.
cucumber juice.
So you have cucumber juice, which is a very watery,
Very watery.
vegetable, and then you have a little bit of
Little
sweetener
acid.
there, and then a little acid as well. All
Yep.
right.
And then I topped it off with just a tiny little bit of sparkling mineral water. And I think it's really refreshing.
It's
and
very
really
refreshing.
good. Yeah. And
Very, very refreshing.
you can take the mint garnish on if
Oh,
it's hitting
you don't like the
face.
plant?
They got
Okay.
the pinky out.
The
too.
pinky out. And if you grow mint in your garden, and you could use just plain stevia, because I wanted to sweeten it a little bit.
Right.
It wouldn't have, because I've got lime in there, and it's got
The
the
lime
cucumber.
gives it a nice little twist, too.
But I needed
Very
the
Lime
refreshing.
peppermint.
twist, you get it? Yeah.
And if you didn't, if you wanted to put a little heat to it, I think that'd be really tasty.
Yeah, you could heat that. You could
You
heat
could heat it
that
up a little
baby
bit.
up.
You
Yep.
could heat,
And
you
a
could heat
white
that.
rum would be a traditional way to heat that up if you chose to do that.
All
so
right. Just saying, she heard.
I
You just
understand
heard,
that
you've
that's
heard.
the case.
You saw it on
What
the
What
internet.
are the benefits of cucumbers besides them really being in season right now? Very easy access, and we've heard what they can do for your skin because of the hydration and the coolness of them. But what do they do for our body?
magnesium, potassium, extremely hydrating. They're 90% water. That's one of the big things. And so they're really, and they also are cooling. If you're overheated, if somebody's got a heat exhaustion, it will help.
Perfect example of this. You're wondering how this works. If you go to Las Vegas or any hot spot like that and they have big jugs of water available in the lobby areas, a lot of times you'll see big jugs to clear things, and they'll have slices of cucumber in there, not lemon. There'll be cucumber slices. in
Yes, exactly. That also alkalizes it. It makes it taste better. You know, you're going to drink it because it tastes nicer,
Right.
just like that. That's easy to chug.
Yeah, so when it's this hot, this is something that might be an alternative for you. And you're going to have
Exactly.
plenty of them around the next couple of weeks.
All right, so another great excuse to go to farmers
how do we
market.
keep up with you, young lady?
You would go to fork-road.com, drop me an email at info@fork-road.com, and I want to hear from you. I want to know what you do with cucumbers.
That sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you bet.
All right, folks,
keep
we
eating.
will be right back. We're going to finish these salads here because coming up next, we have a guy you are going to get a kick on if you haven't seen him on this program before, NASCAR driver.